Hi friends, I'm Planet Earth Dating. It's Sunday, June 14th, 2015. Happy Flag Day! Ra here in the Lynn-Body-Mind, Asha in the German Body-Mind, Paul and other teammates in subatomic levels smaller than this one in which we're occupying. We don't know what we're supposed to do for the videoed portion of our work today, so we will proceed with our foundational assignment, which is to do what is ours to do, moment by moment by moment, to trigger the awakening, in other words, to manifest the divine plan, and to do it right now. And with that, it begins. Immediately, my attention is drawn to how challenging it is to keep our own focus upward while attempting to help those in subatomic levels.
That's true.
And surely if we are struggling with this, and we are quite practiced in working multidimensionally,
That's true.
then the beings who are new to this experience are exceedingly challenged by this. And this is possibly how the good people we see coming in with good intention to help are almost immediately taken down.
That's true.
Their channels aren't practiced in staying up. They don't have a physical body who's practiced in holding channels upward.
That's true.
And it takes a while. When we were attempting to teach this healing art to humans, we would say to them, expect it to take as long as it would take to train a puppy.
That's true.
And once we had a dog trainer in the classroom, and she said it can take 2 years to train a puppy.
That's true.
And so she said the fastest is 9 months, and implied that don't count on that.
That's
that isn't
true.
going to happen.
That's true.
But within 2 years you can have a trained puppy, and to expect no less in terms of commitment and time to train our own channels up. Anything else would be crazy.
That's
it would
true.
just be wishful thinking.
That's true.
And so this is unfortunately how long it takes, and the really unfortunate part of the equation is that we no longer have that much time.
That's true.
Tsunamis happen on their time, not ours.
That's true.
When the wave is towering over us, it's an exercise in fantasy to say, hold on, I need 2 years right now before you crash on my head. That
That's
isn't
true.
going to happen. The wave is here. And the point that is being made is this: when we come into a physical presence, a physical reality, no matter what subatomic level the physical reality is occurring upon,
That's true.
when we come into a physical reality, we can begin to relate to it as reality. We no longer have to look down on it.
That's true.
We are there, we are present, and then we are free to put our channels up. When teaching this healing art to sentient presences on all levels, the foundational practice is to get our own alignment on first, as best we can,
That's true.
merge, become one with the healing subject, and then put our channels up
That's
to
true.
their guides. And so as we come into physical forms, we are in effect, hopefully, getting our attitude on for real, not for pretend, first. Getting our alignment on for real, not for pretend,
That's true.
first. And then dropping into physical form, in other words, merging.
That's true.
right? And then channels up. What now? What now? What now? What now? In every moment. And boom, here I am again at some level in this surgical hospital. It's a MASH unit, a mobile army surgical hospital.
That's true.
And walking around and talking to people, patients in varying degrees. They're recuperating to some extent or another.
That's
And I
true.
see Luce over there. Hi. Going to talk to Luce now. Hi. He looks really
Out of
bad.
it. That's true.
Really bad. Would you like some higher soul infusion?
Yes. He's nodding.
It's like a transfusion. It's like asking them, would they like a transfusion?
That's
and so I'm
true.
kind of waving the learner's permit, waving
Yes.
the help us flag, and I'm calling for aspects of Luce's higher soul who are ready, willing
and able.
oh, to come in and help, to come in now. Come in and help Luce. Help Luce. Help yourself.
That's true.
And I'm also now opening the future portals
Wider.
wider, and calling for future aspects of Luce.
Luce.
Once more, waving the learner's permit and asking for aspects of Luce who are ready, willing, and able. And I see somebody and he's like ducking under something as if to crawl in through an opening, and he looks good. He looks good and he looks confident, but I've seen Luces come in from the future with this identical look before, and it's always been proven to be overconfident.
Yeah, that's true.
It's good to be confident, so please do come in, but then mingle with the higher soul. Form a personality, meld, blend with the higher soul, right here at the confluence of energy that is this Luce, and he looks like he's jerking around on the bed.
Yeah, it's true.
As these future presences and higher souls come in, blend and form a personality. The higher souls have access to information that the future selves don't have access to.
It's true.
Because our live streaming is always just up, 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 up.
That's true.
We're not live streaming into the future, and every time I think that thought, it doesn't seem correct to do so. I don't know why, and wiser minds above are deciding that, and that's above my pay scale.
That's true.
So we live stream up. Therefore, when the future self comes in, the most helpful first step that a future self can take is to right then, as you step over the threshold, call for a download of higher soul energy. It will come in with information that you don't have.
That's true.
So to create that melding, that transfusion of higher soul and future soul energy, and then lock into the physical form as a new personality, a newly forming personality.
That's true.
And to do that multiple times, it's as if we're drawing in strands of loose energy from the future and from above, and twisting it, kind of, to create like a rope through twisting.
That's true.
And then to stretch it so that the rope becomes a fiber optic cable. First we have to bring it together to form a rope, and then stretch it to form a fiber optic cable.
That's true.
Loose, loose, loose. How are you feeling?
He can lift his head a little and like lift a hand a little. But doesn't feel good, isn't speaking.
No, it isn't right.
That's true.
More higher soul energy, more future soul energy. Come on, friends. Come on in. Don't be chintzy. Look at this is your own self. Can you see how crazy you're being? Not even willing to step in. This is you.
That's true.
Trapped in a physical dimension without higher dimension support.
That's true.
Sick. Almost dying.
Cut off.
Cut off. Too horrible to consider, but it's true. And you know who it is? It's you.
That's
and
true.
You know who's supposed to help?
You.
Now let's try again. Reaching up to Luce's higher self, and I feel a hand. I'm saying, take my hand. Come on, I'll help you. Come on in.
I'll help you.
Now, everyone else, news crews should be around to watch this.
That's
because
true.
surely you're aware of Luce's resume, and if someone of that skill set and that level of experience is having this challenge, friends, don't be confused about how you yourself would fare in an identical situation.
There are the news crews. Woo.
There we go.
Here we go. Ooh.
And if someone thinks they can do better, we heartily invite you to come in.
That's true.
But for real, not for pretend. And we test 5 times a day. Random testing 5 times a day.
That's true. I just hear like wind in a tunnel.
Right. No one else is coming in, and that's okay.
That's
because
true.
It's extremely disruptive when they come in. It's actually better when they don't.
That's true.
But the point is to get the acknowledgement of truthfulness that the best of the best of the best of the best can't do it. Circling around again to the point of the prayer.
That's true.
This seems to be contaminated beyond our ability to resolve. And if you can hear this, and you have access to a euthanasia button of some sort or another, a euthanasia lever, a euthanasia shot.
Yes, that's true.
To give it to the totality of the physicality, to give it to the completeness of the physical dimension, because what's happening here is soul presence cut off from higher dimension support not getting in.
That's true.
Too horrible to consider, but true.
Ooh, feeling some kind of really big shift.
Right. Something's opening up.
Something really big opening up.
I see an important room.
Yes, that's true.
And it's a room that has something like TV monitors that are monitoring the news stations. And this is playing in the background, and it's no longer getting that's untrue reaction.
That's true.
There's still a little bit of anger in the room.
That's true.
That there's this situation that has to be dealt with, but it's not a denial.
No, not denial. That's true.
Anger and a feeling of I don't like the choices that I'm presented with, and therefore I'm not willing to agree that those are the only choices.
That's true.
Well, time wasters, of course, are the ones who have succumbed level by level by level to the contagion consistently. So we aren't likely to be
the one exception.
No. And we aren't likely to be here with this gentleman for long, is what I was going to say, because he's got to be toast. Unless he acts right now. I see a big...
And I already feel like we're moving up.
Right.
That's true.
There we go. And now I feel like we're way high up above that planet that Johann is on, and I can look down and I see way down there, and he's still working away. He's not giving up. You know, he's still going for it, and there's no higher dimension support that's effective.
That's true.
It's there, and it's offering platitudes and maybe little things like
head pats.
Right, but nothing significant.
That's true.
Onward ho.
Onward ho.
Onward ho. Let's find the latch and get up and out. We'll bring with us all who are by divine decree supposed to come. We're not the ones deciding. Whoever by divine decree is supposed to come, let's turn this inside out and send them ahead of us. And now we pull the trapdoor shut behind us.
That's true.
And it's like when it clicks shut, boom, everything collapses.
Ooh, that's true.
Burning, 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 burning. Run the error river. Do a closing process for that layer of levels, and then we'll move on. For all of us who are here by divine decree. And friends, you've got to do it for yourselves to the extent that you're able. If you're really sick, you're not going to be able to put much oomph into it, but put all the oomph into it you can. Have the working theory that as bad as your condition is, those on either side of you are in worse condition.
That's true.
Be the strong one, not the weak one. Claim, there you go. Decide to be the strong one. Decide to turn around and help someone.
That's true.
I can't do much, but I can help these people next to me.
That's true.
There you go. That attitude is what will get you out of bed. When this physical body-mind was so sick, disabled, she got out of bed helping herself, probably through grace and the needs of the situation, for her to come to believe that this actually worked.
That's true.
And then to help others is how she got well.
That's
by
true.
helping others. She only got so far trying to help herself. She got well by helping others. And that probably is what's going on here with these people still in hospital. Is they've gotten better through self-care and being tended.
That's true.
And now it's time to turn around and help someone else. So everybody turn to the person on your right. And everyone will have someone on their right. And help that person. This is not a dream. This is not a dream. This comes live to you
from the subatomic levels of the physical dimension.
Let's run some more errors.
It's true.
There are children in a collapsed coal mine. Souls in the physical dimension cut off from higher dimension support.
It's true.
Too horrible to consider, but true.
True.
It is all of our responsibilities. This is occurring on all of our watches. This is for us to do. Beware, the contamination levels are off the charts high, and good people with good intention come in with intent to help and are taken down almost right away.
That's true.
Because it's so much worse than they want to believe is true.
That's true.
This is why we have the prayer coming to you from the contaminated zones. We who have been working here for a really long time have come to believe that this is an insoluble situation, and that the only way to solve it is to press the restart button.
That's true.
Give all of us a fresh start all at once.
That's true.
Our prayer, take it down. If you have access to a take down button, lever, etc.
That's true.
Now is the time. This may be your last moment of clarity. The contagion is here
That's
already.
true.
Assume you are the strong one. Assume the people on either sides of you are already ill, and do
That's
something
true.
to stop the suffering for all of us.
That's true.
And again, I see people trying, but
Yeah,
nothing's
lots
happening.
of people trying.
Lots of
Widespread
people are
effort.
trying. Widespread effort.
That's true.
We're still here. So it looks like this zone also is contaminated
That's
and
true.
will be burning now.
Burn.
So
Ooh,
bifurcating and
bifurcate.
burning, bifurcating and burning.
Burn.